So far in this course, we've focused on acquisition and audience. So we're learning about the people that come to our site and how they get there. Now we're going to move on and talk about behavior, which is about what they do once they arrive. So this is their behavior on the site. So in this section, we are going to look at site content in all pages. This is just a very basic view of the pages that people visited while they were on your website. So if we come over here, and we're still working on the same site that has blog posts on it about book reviews, and this isn't a surprise here. You can see a lot of time was spent on the home page, which is usually indicated by a slash. That was a majority of the traffic there. And then, so after that, what are the next popular pages? So we can see that nonfiction was popular, about me, review policy. So it just shows you in order the pages that people visited. As a whole, it tells you some information about that specific behavior in regards to pages. So this is just the total number of page views, which you'll note is different from unique page views. So in this case, the home page was viewed 98 times, but it was unique views 89. So look at the difference in there. We're talking about a difference of 9 page views. So that would be that 9 of them were viewed more than once. Again, this is unique one time, and then page views is total. This tells you the average time on the page, which is calculated when they go from one page to another. Google can tell that they've switched pages, and now that they're on a new one, it can calculate that time difference. So as a whole, we're looking at just over 1 minute. And when you sort, you can see a high actually of 5 minutes. So one thing to note though with the time on page, that can be kind of arbitrary because many people multitask now. So it's possible people came to this nonprofit page and then they took a phone call, or they went and did another task, or they were on another window. So it's kind of something that you have to just take carefully, that metric. So I just went back and I'm sorting again by the page, and let's come back over here. We're also looking at the entrances and exits. So which are these pages that they entered the site on? Remember, their first introduction to a site isn't always the home page. So some of these people we can see entered on pages that were not the home page. The exit is what page did they leave from. Of course, at some point they do have to leave your site, so you will see that. And then this number in between, the bounce rate, this means that they viewed one page and left the site right away. So there's really no magic number for bounce rate. Is 69% good or bad? I think it depends more on historically over time what the bounce rate has been on the site. If it's been a 95% bounce rate, meaning most people view one page and leave, then 69% is pretty good. If it had been a lower bounce rate, that maybe 30%, and the number went up, that's when it's a problem. So I would look at bounce rate in context of your own metrics. So again, we are here in this behavior, site content, all pages section, and that's where we're getting the initial overview about the pages visited on our site.